But today, everybody, to train us from not being feared up. I truly believe if we have a fundamental understanding of what a PSYOP is, psychological operations, right, we can do just that.
Freedom, it don't come free. Got me begging on my knees. Come downtown and you can stand with me. Freedom, it don't come free.
All right.
Thank you, pal.
No problem. Jason Coughlin, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks for that amazing intro, Omari. Hello, my amazing, of course, sovereign, patriotic truthers. Thank you for being at beautiful Queen's Park again. Again, I'm honored every single time I speak in front of you guys. And, of course, thank you for being saints and saviors for our human rights and helping to protect our civil liberties and fundamental freedoms and ultimately our precious children. Am I correct? And again, these are all the reasons why we're winning, everybody, and we are going to be victorious. It's going to take some time, but we are going to destroy the establishment. And as I keep saying, everyone, and I know a lot of you are winning on this issue, do not feel demoralized. Do not be feared up. And I'm going to, later in this speech, if you don't mind, I'm going to show you one of the ways that we can train ourselves not to be feared up. Okay? Are you with me so far? And thank you, everyone, of course, for your uncompromising vigilance in the face of this, we know, unprecedented tyranny. But one of the great things, yes, we're facing many challenges in Canada right now, this amazing country of ours. But remember, everyone, you see it, we're learning perseverance, right? We are learning how to build alliances. And this is, again, why we will crush the establishment. Are we going to continue to build alliances and strength? Exactly. And thank you for doing the amazing marches. I haven't participated in the marches in a few months, but eventually I will. There's reasons I hang back and talk with a small crowd and walk home. But again, really, everyone, thank you for representing our values in an amazing way and standing up against this unprecedented assault, as I said before, as you know, on our democratic values and medical freedoms. And thank you, everyone that talks about the jabs. I'll talk about that on another day. But today, everybody, to train us from not being feared up, I truly believe if we have a fundamental understanding of what a PSYOP is, psychological operations, right, we can do just that. And I tried to train a few friends of mine, and I just may have some amazing military friends very high up. Can we give a shout out for our amazing Canadian Armed Forces, please? Exactly. Now on my shirt, just like any system, some of our military are bureaucrats, and they have conducted PSYOPs at times on Canadian citizens, and that's going to end. But most of our Canadian Armed Forces are doing absolute amazing things for this country, everybody, and we got special forces all over the world helping protect our country. Please never forget that. And we're going to light a fire under our Canadian military and armed forces every time we're at Queen's Park, all across Canada protesting. And we're going to light a fire more under our police, right? Our amazing cops, because most of them are. We're going to get them to help us have almost like a revolution in Canada, just like we did in Ottawa, correct? Yeah. And I want to be careful, everybody. We do have a preacher out there calling our cops at times Stasi's, Nazis and Gestapo. We got to get out of that. Now, what is a PSYOP? A PSYOP is known by many different names and terms, right? Hearts and minds, propaganda. I forget, there was one more. But but psychological operations, right? The military often do PSYOPs, okay? Our police do it as well. A lot of times when I ask our cops, do you know what a PSYOP is? They often don't know, but yet they conduct them themselves at times, okay? But usually for good reasons. A PSYOP, my friends, is any activity that is practiced mainly by psychological methods with the aim of elucidating or evoking a planned psychological reaction in another person. So when you call cops Nazis and Stasis, particularly, say you're a preacher or somebody else that's very popular, that is not a good emotion to put out. And that, I would argue, that's very favorable to communist sympathizers. And I'm going to give you an example. Another way of saying what a PSYOP is, everyone, is to influence behaviors and attitudes that are favorable to the originator's objective. Do you follow me so far? Thank you. Another way of saying what a PSYOP is, psychological operations, it's when you take selected information and indicators to an audience, like you guys, to affect your emotions, value systems at times, objective reasoning. And a PSYOP is a very important tool, my friends, for, of course, the United States and Canada for economic and military activities. Are you still following me? A PSYOP is often used to assert confessions, for example. It can be, okay, and false flags. 9/11 would be an example of a PSYOP. A PSYOP is a very important tool for communist sympathizers to try to destabilize an amazing country like Canada. They're doing PSYOPs, right? So, my friends, let's have a more fundamental understanding of what a PSYOP is. And again, it's used to infiltrate, too. We want a bottoms-up revolution in Canada, am I correct? Well, when we understand what a PSYOP is, and when we look at some of these so-called leaders, everybody, we can begin to get through the not-so-obvious establishment. I'm not going to use the term. Amari doesn't want me to use it. So let's stay positive, everybody. Thank you for your courage, your conviction, your dedication, and, of course, fighting for truth, freedom, and health. And my friends, I'm telling you, you know it. We can and we will crush the establishment. We're going to escalate, as Omari knows, and we all know it. We're going to escalate this bottoms-up movement at Queen's Park all across Canada when the good weather comes. And we're going to lift all the federal mandates very soon for Mr. Diva Boy Justin Trudeau and his goons. Am I right? And keep saying it, everybody. Say it in your marches. We are going to lift the federal mandates. I want to hear you say it right now on 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. On 3. I want you to say, as I said back in February, 20 to 30,000 people showed up at Queen's Park, I believe, the week before the truckers came home. On 3, can you say that we are strong Canadians? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I hope Chris Sky listened to that. He never did show up underneath the statue with me. I would have challenged him to push-ups. Thank you, everybody. You were, each and every one of you, are genuine leaders. Never forget that. When you put powerful information, as I said last week, and you try to educate others, and when that resonates and you spread it to other people, that's what a genuine leader is. And we're going to get more genuine leaders here in Canada, at Queen's Park, and all across Canada. Thank you, Amari. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you to all of you amazing Canadians. Let's spread love and peace. But one more thing. Let's continue to go after our intellectually bankrupt government with hard, powerful, peaceful, determined action. And I love you guys and gals. Thank you. Woo!